Hey, and welcome to Neverwinter with Aragon. So I have some news on the developer side of Neverwinter. We have a new community manager. There are some bad things about this, but also some good things. First of all, this community manager will be the senior community manager across all three Cryptic Studios games. It's going to be Neverwinter, and then Star Trek Online and Champions Online. That means this guy's got 3 games to look after as community manager. I don't see that as such a great thing. I would prefer a community manager dedicated to just Neverwinter, but we'll see how well he does. Now, where did the previous community manager go? Well, she made a post announcing that she's saying goodbye to all of us. See you all around. But she's not leaving Neverwinter as a whole. She's just focusing on other areas of work. But when you quickly read through what she says, you can see that near the end, she states that she's taking the closed alpha and early access program and the console test shard access with her. Does that mean we shall no longer have a closed alpha? Will we no longer have a console test shard? No, but the first time I read through it, it seemed like it. I got some more confirmation from the devs, and basically what's happening is Nitocris, who was the previous community manager, is now becoming more of a producer for the game, and she will still be managing the closed alpha and early access along with the console test shard as somewhat of a community manager. The new community manager, Kyle, will be handling the core aspect of community management. He posted that all again in this blog post right here, where he greets us, talks about himself a bit and what he'll be doing. Ultimately, he starts out straight that he wants to make a stream every 2 weeks for Neverwinter, which is totally a good thing. This will be on Twitch channel, Facebook page, and YouTube channel. This will be the Driftwood Tavern Presents, and that'll be alternated between his streams for Star Trek and his streams for Neverwinter. Every 2 weeks, it'll be a stream for Neverwinter. You can see Tuesday, the May 16th, we'll have Driftwood Tavern Presents. On Tuesday, May the 23rd, we'll have 10 Forward Weekly, which is for Star Trek Online. And so every second week, we'll get another stream. I think this is great. Before that, Nitocris maybe did a stream every few months or so. Tried to do it at least every quarter of a year. But really, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with regards to the engagement in the community, how well they do, how well he does in engaging and copying on to what the community wants as a whole. I'm not saying Nitocris did a bad job at all, just potentially there could have been some more transparency between the devs and the community, and this new developer does promise this. You see that in his post right here. He says one of the things he'd love to do at Cryptic is connect you all to the developers via the live streams. It's a great way to get feedback directly to the team and also for all of you to get to know us better. So he wanted the Driftwood Tavern Presents to happen more regularly. So again, don't worry. Closed alpha and testing is not going away. Nitocris will still be managing that, and the same with the console test shard. In other dev news, you may have heard of the disappearance of Lasser. He is no longer working at Cryptic Studios. He was the core developer behind your Master Trials, Tower of the Mad Mage, Zariel, Crown of Keldagon, the reworked Tiamat, and then Demogorgon, and finally now we have Semnit's Reliquary. I think he did a good job across those. Some of them were a bit lackluster than others. I would assume that's probably due to mainly budget and time invested that they can commit to those projects. But he's moved on, and we'll see what happens with content moving forward. I would assume we're getting a dungeon next, maybe even a skirmish for the next module, module 26. Not a trial. They usually stagger it like that, but who knows? We did have the rework to Tiamat in module 23, and then in module 24 we had the rework to Demogorgon, and now module 25 we had a new trial entirely. So they might go back and rework Assault on Svorgbarg, Cradle of the Death God. Those 2 trials are still pretty behind. They could well do with a master version, just like we had Rise of Tiamat. I personally found Rise of Tiamat great fun. It was something completely different than it was originally, and having it on the master version gave us some rewards we could chase after and some meta achievements as well, and I had great fun with that. So again, just some news I wanted to provide to you guys, some change up in management with regards to the developers. I'll keep you guys posted, and we'll see you guys around. Goodbye for now.